Hey guys, I'm Akash and welcome to Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is how to enroll user to specific course selected on Razorpay Payment Page. Now suppose guys you are an online educator and you are selling some kind of course using Graphy and you are using Razorpay as an online payment gateway to collect the payments from your customers. Now you are selling multiple courses. Now you want the course which is selected by the user on your Razorpay payment page. You want to enroll that very same user on that very particular course in your Graphy account. Now the manual process of getting the payment details and customer details from Razorpay on every successful payment and then manually adding that very same person into their selected particular course in Graphy can be very much repetitive and time consuming. So in this video, I came up with an awesome automation by which whenever we will receive a payment on our Razorpay account, automatically we will add the very same customer who made the payment on our Razorpay account into the very particular course which they have selected while making the payment in Graphy. Interesting, right? Now here you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now what is the actual step-by-step guide to set up this automation and how you can create this automation by yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pabbly Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So after reaching this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Razorpay to Graphy. Razorpay to Graphy. And click on create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is first we have to get the details or the data of payment which we are receiving from our customer on our Razorpay payment page inside Pabbly Connect. Then after that, using that data, we will send that or add that very same user into a Graphy course, enroll that very same user, same customer who made the payment into the Graphy course and that specific particular course which they have selected on the payment page, the very same course for which they are making the payment on our Razorpay payment page. So let's begin. So here in trigger window, in choose app, we will search for Razorpay. Razorpay it is. And after that, in trigger event, we have to select payment captured. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we will use this webhook URL to make the connection between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect. So just copy this webhook URL from here and follow the help text given below over here. So after copying this webhook URL, go to the dashboard of our Razorpay account, and on this dashboard on the left side, we can see multiple options over here. And out of all this options, select the option of settings. Just click on settings, and after clicking on settings, click on webhook. Now at this very same page, you will find all the webhook URLs which you have added in your Razorpay account can be seen over here. Just click on this add new webhook button, and in this dialog box, paste this webhook URL over here. Then after that, we can ignore the secret and alert email, and at last it is asking us active event. So here in active event, we have to select payment.captured. Just select it and click on create webhook. And you can see that we have successfully connected our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect using a webhook URL. Now we will notice that in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is showing us waiting for webhook response, which means Razorpay is waiting to get the details or the data of new payment from our Razorpay account. Pabbly Connect is waiting to get the data from Razorpay of a new payment. So we will go to our Razorpay account and here we will make a test payment. Let's go to the payment pages. And from here payment pages, I have a payment page named as online course for beginners. I'll just copy the URL of this payment page and open it in a new tab. So this is the payment page using which I'm receiving payments from my customer. And at this very same page, I'm asking the customer for 4 details: their name, email address, their mobile number or WhatsApp number, and course name. So here in course name, I have added the list of all the courses which I am offering. So on the basis of which course that user selects on this payment page, in that very same course, the same course selected by the user, we will enroll the user, the customer who makes the payment, in this very same course in our Graphy account or our Graphy school. So let's enter the details of a dummy user. For example, I'll add a dummy name, a dummy email address. So all these details are test details, guys. These are not actual details of a real user. Let's enter the dummy phone number. Let's select the course, for example, PHP for beginners. This is the course I want to enroll and this is the amount. Just click on pay and here we will be making a test payment. So let's continue. Proceed. A test card number. And a test CVV. Click on pay. And we will see that just now as we enter the details of a test card, this payment will be successfully completed. And yes, we can see that the payment is successful. So just now on our Razorpay payment page, we made a test payment with the details of a test user, a dummy user. And because we have connected our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect, we will see that we will capture these details of this very same payment which we have made just now in Pabbly Connect as well. So let's get back to Pabbly Connect workflow. And yes guys, we can see that here in our trigger window, we have received some response over here. And in this response, we will find the details of the very same payment which we have made just now. So we have this amount of the payment for which we made the payment, like we made the payment of 499 rupees, and here we have received the amount. So you will notice we have received 2 extra zeros in this amount because while sending the data, Razorpay doesn't support the decimal value. So it eliminates the decimal and it sends us the amount as the complete value. Then we have the currency, in which currency we made the payment. Then we will scroll down. So we will have the card details of the customer who made the payment. Then again we will scroll down and we will find that we have some other details like the email address, the phone number, the name of the customer who actually made the payment. Then in this response also we have received the name of the product or the name of the course for which the customer made the payment. So in this payment page, we have added 2 courses. So the customer selects that in which course they want to get enrolled or which course they want to purchase. So on the basis of which course they select on the payment page, we will enroll this user in this particular course. So guys, basically we have received all the details of the payment and the customer who actually made the payment on our Razorpay payment page. We have the details like name, email and phone number and also the course for which they made the payment, in which course they want to get enrolled. So after that, we want to add this very same customer as a new user, as a new student in our Graphy account. So for that, we will just scroll down and come to our action window. So here we have completed the first step of this automation which we are doing. So we have received the details of a new customer who made the payment on our Razorpay account and Pabbly Connect. Now we want to add this very same customer as a student in our Graphy account. For that we will come to action window and here in choose app we will search for Graphy. Graphy it is. And after that in action event we will select create learner. Just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Graphy account with Pabbly Connect. So that after making this connection, we will add this very same customer as a learner in our Graphy account. So here we have connected our Graphy account, just select add new connection. And to make this connection, we have to enter the Pabbly Connect API key of our Graphy account. So here you must be thinking how we are going to get this Pabbly Connect API key. So just follow the help text given below over here. Just go to the dashboard of your Graphy account and from the left side, we can see there are multiple options over here. Out of which, just click on integration and click on third party. After clicking on third party, just scroll down and here you will find an option named as Pabbly Connect. So this is Pabbly Connect and we can see the Pabbly Connect API key over here. Just copy this API key from here, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then after that, it is asking us for the subdomain. So to get the subdomain of your Graphy account, let's just get back to our Graphy account and here in URL section, you will find the subdomain over here. So after the / and before .sp, this is the subdomain, or before .graphy, this will be your subdomain of your Graphy account. Just copy this subdomain from here, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after entering the Pabbly Connect API key and subdomain, just click on Save. And we can see that our Graphy account is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, it is asking us email, full name, mobile and password. So here it is asking us the details of the user to whom we want to create or add as a new learner in our Graphy account. So we have received the details of the customer who made the payment from Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. This is the name, this is the email and this is the phone number. So we have to basically map this very same details which we have received from Razorpay over here in these fields. And the process of mapping, guys, is very simple. Simply click on this field and from the drop down below, you can see all the responses which we have received from Razorpay can be seen over here in the drop down. And out of all these responses, select the response of customer email who actually made the payment. Then after mapping the email, the second thing it asks us is full name. So we will follow the same process of mapping. Just click on this and from the drop down below, just select the response of name over here. So this is the name. Then after that, the third thing it asks us is mobile. Just click on this field and from the drop down below, select the response and map the response of mobile number over here. So this is the mobile number. So we have successfully mapped a mobile number. At last, it asks us the password. So the field of password is not mandatory. So I'm going to ignore this. And after that, just click on Save and Send Test Request. So as you can see, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we have received a response over here. And in this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that this very same user whose details we have mapped just now, basically the customer whose details we have added on our Razorpay payment page, the very same customer is now added as a new learner in our Graphy account. So let's check it. We'll get back to our Graphy account, we'll go to User and Learners section. And yes guys, here at this Learners section, you can see that just now we have added a new user. This is the test named the dummy name of the user, the dummy email address and dummy details as well. So as you can see guys, we can have successfully completed the step 2 of this automation as well. We have successfully created or added the very same customer who made the payment on our Razorpay account as a learner in our Graphy account. Now let's move to third step. And in this third step, we will basically enroll this very same user into the course which they have selected. Now guys, as I told you, it is possible that we have multiple courses in our Graphy account. And we have given the option to select the course in our Razorpay payment page that in which course the user wants to get enrolled in our Graphy account. So here we will be creating or adding a router in our workflow. So every new course the user selects, we have a different route. So we here using router, we will create 2 different routes. So if the customer selects a PHP course, then this automation, this workflow follow the different route of PHP course and enroll that user in that particular PHP course. And other than that, if the customer selects, for example, React.js course, the option which we have given on our Razorpay payment page, then in that case, the automation, this workflow will follow the second path, the second route of the React.js and enroll that particular user in that particular course. So to add this kind of condition, just click on this Add Action Step button over here and here in Choose App, search for Router. Router it is. So router is a feature of Pabbly Connect which offers us to create some routes, some branches in our workflow, in our automation. So here we will create 2 routes. First one is for the PHP course and second one is for the React.js course. The same 2 options which we have given to our users, to our customers on our Razorpay payment page. So let's rename these routes as well. So I'll name my first route as PHP course. And the second option which I gave to my users on the payment page was React.js. So React.js it is and update. So let's set up first route. Let's click on create set filter and actions tab. And here guys, as we click on this, we can see that a sub step, another route opens up in front of us. And in this route guys, you can see that the first thing it asks us is filter. So here we will add a filter, a condition in this route that if the course selected by the user is PHP course, like for example, let me show you. So here we have this course. If the user select this particular course, PHP for beginners, then we will take this automation, we will run this automation or execute it by this route. So we will add this filter over here. Just click on this. So here to add the filter in select label, we have to select this particular label of the course. So let me select that very same label. Okay, so this is the label in which we are getting the response of the course name selected by the customer on Razorpay Payment Page. So select this very same label over here, and then the filter type will be equals to, and the value will be the very same value which we have given. So if we receive PHP for beginners as a response for this label from Razorpay, then this automation will take this route. After adding this filter, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, the response which we received is showing us the condition is true. Because guys, the submission, the payment which we made was for the very same course, PHP for beginners course, which we have selected while making the test payment. We have received the response of test payment in Pabbly Connect and map that data over here. Then if the customer selects PHP course, then we want to add this very same user, enroll this very same user into the PHP for beginners course in our Graphy account. So we'll just click on this add action step button, and here we will select Graphy. Graphy it is. Then after that, here in action event, just select enroll learner to a course and click on connect. Now, because we have connected our Graphy account in the just second step in this workflow, we won't be making the connection once again. We will select existing connection, select the latest connection from the drop down and click on save. And the connection is made. Now after that guys, it is asking us for the two things. First one is email. So here in email, we have to add the email of the learner, of the student to whom we want to enroll. So just now in our second step, few steps before, we have added the customer who actually made the payment on Razorpay Payment Page as a learner in our Graphy account. So just click on this field and from the responses of Graphy Create Learner, select the email address of that particular learner or student. Then it is asking us course page name. Now here to get the course page name, go to the Graphy account and then after that go to the content and courses section. After that just select this course. So we want to enroll the user in this course, PHP for beginners, just select this course. And then after opening this course, just go to the pages section. And here in pages section, course page URL, this is the course name for course display name or course name which is Pabbly Connect is asking us. Just copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here in course page name. And after that, just click on Save and Send Test Request. So after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, this is showing us response received and the response is a successful response, which means this user who made the payment, whose details we have added on our Razorpay payment page while making the test payment, this very same user, very same customer is now enrolled in this course in our Graphy account. So let's check it. Let's get back to Graphy and in this course, we will go to the learners section. And yes guys, you can see the very same customer is now added as or enrolled in this course on our Graphy account. The very same name, same email and same other details. Which means guys, the automation for this part which we have created is working perfectly fine. Now we have successfully set up our first route. Now in second route, there will be only two things which we will be changing. So here in filter value, we will be changing as the React.js from PHP for beginner. In the filter text over here in value, we will enter React.js. So if the customer who was making the payment select the React.js or another second course or third course or fourth course, we just have to keep adding those routes and those steps or those course names, I would say, in this values and click on Save and Send Test Request. And the second thing which will be keep on changing is the course page name. So we have successfully set up or created our first route. So just click on close over here. And after that, let's set up our second route. Just click on this. So here in the value, we will select React.js. React.js, click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, because the test response which we captured, in that response, we saw that we have selected PHP for beginners course. So here it is showing us response is false. The condition is false, which means the name of the, basically just in event, just select over here, just a second, 1 second, select the course name and it is not equal to React.js. So here in course name, we have selected PHP for beginners. That's why it is showing us the condition as false. Other than that, if the customer who is making the payment, select the course as React.js in our Razorpay payment page, then the automation will be continued from this route where we have added this route and with this condition. If this condition is true, then it will continue with this route. Then once again, we have to repeat the very same step which we have done in our route 1. Just click on this add action step button and here select Graphy. Graphy it is. just select the very same action event, enroll learner to the course, click on connect, select add new connection, and using the latest connection, just connect your Graphy account. Then in email, once again map the email address of the learner which we have received from Graphy after adding that very same customer as a learner in our Graphy account. Then in course page name, we will go to our React.js course. Just a second, this is our React.js course. Just select it and go to pages and copy the course page URL from here. Just copy it, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. So we have to enter the as it is name, the same name which we have added, which we receive on course page name from Graphy over here. And after that, just don't click on save and send test request, click on save. And that is done. We have successfully created this complete automation using which whenever we will receive a payment on our Razorpay payment page, automatically the very same customer who made the payment will be enrolled in that particular course for which they are making the payment, the course which they are selecting on our Razorpay payment page in our Graphy account. So after setting up this automation, guys, let's test this automation once. We'll get back to our Razorpay payment page, and here this time we will enter the details of a dummy user. For example, I'll enter a demo name. This is the test name of another user. This is the email. This is the phone number. Let me enter the phone number once again, a dummy phone number. And let's select the course. So last time while making the test submission, we have selected PHP for Beginners course. And while setting up this automation, we have enrolled that very same user, very same customer into that course. This time we will select React.js course and let's make the test payment. Let's enter the test card details. These are the details. Let's change the name. And we can see that we have successfully made another test payment, and this time we have selected React.js as the course on our Razorpay payment page. And as we make the payment, we will see that instantly, automatically, this very same customer, this very same dummy customer whose details we have added on our Razorpay payment page will be enrolled in this particular course. Let's go to our Graphy account, and this React.js course, we have selected this very same course, go to the learners section. And yes guys, you can see that instantly the very same customer who made the payment is now enrolled in that particular course which they have selected in our Razorpay payment page. This is the very same name, very same email address and other details as well. Which means the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Let's get back to Pabbly Connect and understand in brief that what are the steps we followed while setting up this amazing automation. So first we have connected our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect using a webhook URL. Then we made a test payment, a dummy payment on our Razorpay payment page so that we can receive the details or the response of the customer who made the payment in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, we have added that very same customer, that very same person as a learner in our Graphy account. Then using a router, we have created two routes or more than one route, multiple routes in our workflow, in our automation, so that we can add filter to the name of the course which they have selected, the customer has selected on our Razorpay payment page. And on the basis of that, whatever course the user selects on the payment page, on that very particular course in our Graphy account, we will enroll that very same user automatically using this automation. So not just these applications guys, you can basically connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this very same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this very same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pabbly.com, and you can check Pabbly Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pabbly. Thank you, have a nice day.